Hi, it's Caitlin, and I have swatches of the Rogue Lacquer Black Friday releases. So it looks like their Black Friday is happening a week earlier, so on November 22nd at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. There will be 10% off all the new releases you're about to see for the first 24 hours, and you'll get 20% off site-wide with the code BF2024. There will also be $6 Doorbusters for the first 12 hours while supplies last, and then after the initial 12 hours, they'll be $11, so it's still a good price. And there will be additional markdowns site-wide, and then you'll get the discount on top. So lots of fun stuff happening at Rogue Lacquer. And there is a note too that the BF 2024 discount cannot be combined with any other discount codes aside from the free shipping codes or gift card codes. But there are 2 Doorbusters, a 4-piece Opal inspired collection, which is perfect. It's right up my alley, and then a 4-piece holiday collection. Everything here is so much fun. I had a blast swatching it, and I just want you to see the swatches, so let's get into those.
We're going to start by looking at the Holiday 2024 collection and Bumble. Bumble is a pale icy blue with blue shimmer, and it is a perfect representation of the beloved Abominable Snowman. So this one is super glowy, and I knew it would be just looking at it in the bottle. It is on the sheer side, which is why it glows so much. So I do recommend building it up in 3 coats. The formula is fantastic and applies like a dream. It's not brush strokey, and the payoff is just absolutely phenomenal. This is a clear standout in the collection. There's a ton of gorgeous stuff here, but I love this one, and I have a feeling a lot of you are gonna like it too. Next up we have Misfit Toys, and this one is a clear base with magenta, orange glass flakes, and turquoise and black metallic flakes. This is a classic flaky bomb from Rogue Lacquer, and the particular color combination is just so right and vintagey for the inspiration. It's a really beautiful color mix, and as always, a fantastic formulation. With these flaky bombs, it's best to work in relatively thin coats and then go back and cover up any spots you've missed with a little dab from the brush. Personally, this one covered for me in 2 coats. I do, in hindsight, think I should have done 3, but it still has really good coverage, especially if you've got short nails. The flake bombs are not going to be difficult to remove, and they will smooth out with a single layer of top coat and give this absolutely gorgeous, glowy, and very twinkly effect. Now we're going to look at It Glows, which is a berry toned base with a strong cyan aqua shimmer. I will admit this one practically painted itself right out from the bottle. The formula was stupendous, and the coverage was phenomenal in 1 coat. It definitely deepens up on that 2nd coat, but the shimmer is outstanding. The formula is outstanding, and this is just a stunning color that it's one of my favorite colors and finishes. So beautiful in 2 coats, and of course top coat is only going to further enhance the shimmer. And I'm very excited for you to see this one because it is tremendously glowy and beautiful. And lastly, to round out the holiday collection is Reindeer Games, which is a brown base with a strong red-orange shimmer with tones of green and gold. Once again, another phenomenal formula. I feel like Rachel just keeps perfecting her craft. I've been buying her polish for a very, very, very long time before she was even Rogue Lacquer, and this color is just perfectly formulated. It's a beautiful red, perfect for the holiday season and just even fall. It's just a great color to have. And the shifts in here are actually pretty strong, so you will get to see those shortly. And again, another gorgeous 2-coater. Now we're going to show off the Opal collection and start with Opalescence, which is our classic opal with green, gold, and orange glass flakies. I didn't have the time to show these layered, but I do think that these would all work beautifully as toppers and or layering them over something complementary. Like you could layer this over a white Crelly or a cream and it's going to look absolutely beautiful. But of course, we will be building them up on their own in 3 coats, so you'll get a real strong sense of how these look as standalone polishes, and they're just really beautiful. The flakes are incredibly luminous, definitely opalescent and opaly. As someone who is more or less obsessed with opals, I just love this collection, and Rachel did an amazing job. For the opals, I am going to be showing them with a matte top coat on my index finger and a glossy top coat on my middle. Here you'll see it dried down. I do really like these matte. I think these flakes really lend themselves beautifully to be finished with a matte top coat, but you can see here it's not super different, so it's just a matter of taste. But absolutely love the shifts and love this classic opal polish. Our pink opal is called Rock in a Hard Place. It's a pink Crelly with green, pink, and blue glass flakies. Needless to say, the Crelly base is very sheer because you want the flakes to really stand out. So perfect formulation again, really pretty shade of pink. It's giving Barbie to me, and I obviously love that. So this is another fantastic formula. I recommend working in thinner coats and then building up to your preference, but a lot of flakes came out of my middle finger in the previous coat, so you could get away with 2 coats, but I just think that everything dries better if you work in thin coats, and then you can build it up as needed. Our blue opal, which I guess is giving a bit of a Australian blue opal vibe, is Eurogem, and it is a blue Crelly with green, pink, and gold glass flakes. Similar almost exactly to the previous polish with a very sheer jelly blue base and those gorgeous flakes. These polishes dry quickly, they're easy to apply, they're not difficult to remove, they smooth out with one layer of top coat. They are just a dream to work with, and I will always appreciate anything inspired by opals because they are just such a gorgeous natural formation. Rounding out the opals collection, we have Twinkling Vibes, which is a blurple with green, pink, and magenta glass flakes. This one is so much fun. It's ridiculously glowy because of that deeper base. It just really lets the flakes pop, as you're going to see momentarily. But wow, what a beautiful, just a beautiful nail polish. And there is a whole new world of opals that I've been unfortunately exposed to because a few jewelry accounts that I've found, and I don't actually know what kind of exact opal it is, but they're like these blue jelly opals that are almost exactly like this. They are a deep, 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 almost clear. Oops, there's the dinner timer. I better get the oven, but this polish really captures the look of that particular opal, and I find this to be absolutely stunning. And the formula is perfect. Just look at that coverage in 3 coat. And the last 2 polishes are the Doorbusters. First up is What the Elf. It's a deep teal green metallic shimmer with hollow flakes. And this particular shade of teal green is just really unique and pretty. And as you can see, the formula is ridiculous. Like, I'm getting right up to my cuticle without any flooding. The perfect fluidity and consistency for the formula, and amazing coverage in just 2 coats. Now this polish and the next one will be $6 each for the first 12 hours of the sale. Then they'll be $11 after that. Hopefully you can grab them at $6 because that is an absolute steal. And of course, finishing it off with top coat will just make it look even more perfect. And last but not least, we have Lost Claws, which is a green glass flake with red and green metallic flakes. This is in a clear base, and I will show it built up on its own in 3 coats, as well as over a white, because this does make a beautiful topper. And I don't think I've ever seen anything more Christmassy than this nail polish. It is Christmas perfection, very, very adorable, and I might have to remember to pull this one out for a Christmas mani, and I'll probably be layering it over a white or a white jelly Crelly situation. Maybe I'll even try a jelly sandwich. I don't know, we'll see, TBD. But I really love this one. Again, you want to apply it in thin coats and go back and fill in any little gaps that let your nail line show through.
I'm like so cold in this room right now. Anyway, my favorites, I have a lot. So I super loved A Rock in a Hard Place. That is the pink opal. It's just like, there's something about it that reminds me of childhood and being a kid in like the 90s, early 2000s. So that one really spoke to me. And Hello, It Glows is truly ridiculously glowy. The formula is great. It has great opacity, and that color, I'm a sucker for that color, and I'm also a sucker for Bumble. It's very glowy, very ghostly, beautiful formula, and just so like ice queen. I absolutely love it. So let me know in the comments what you think. Rogue Lacquer always does a fantastic job with their collections, especially for the holidays. But this opal collection is just really, really beautiful, and I hope you like it as much as I do. So let me know in the comments, and happy shopping. Bye.